It's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Gets the ball, gets back, pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball. Oh, Holloman looks the clock. Has scored for the win. Oh! The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it. The pass is a touchdown to give.
Javi Baez homered earlier. First one in the air, deep left field again. Yes, Tigers win. Javi is unstoppable.
This is BS Sports.
And away we go. Now we're good. All right, so after a brutally disappointing game one, well, it just can't get any worse, right? You would think that it could only get better from here. So here we are, game two. Kind of figured we'd be up 1-0, trying to go up 2-0 at home, but instead we're trying to even up this series. So, if there's any solace, the betting odds are in Detroit's favor. Detroit's favored by -9.5, double-digit favorites going into this game despite losing by double digits a couple of nights ago. And ESPN Analytics has them at a 76.1% chance of winning the game. So we'll see. I mean, they were in a similar spot on Sunday, and they played terribly. I just have to imagine they're going to bounce back here. I talked about it on the show yesterday and in the clip uploaded today. I just think that they're gonna bounce back. I think that it would be nothing short of a complete and utter catastrophe for them to just go down in this series. Like, it's one thing, if they win this series and don't make it to the conference finals or something, that's its own kind of failure. But to not even win a playoff series, that would be a catastrophic failure for a Pistons team that has had its best record in, not in my lifetime, but in a very long time. So, wait, why is Stephen A. Smith doing a Car Shield commercial? What is Car Shield? Because I've been seeing those commercials on Tiger games. I don't know if I trust it now that everybody's telling me to buy. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't really need to preview the game, or at least the teams, because the stats are the same as they were. And the other thing that we need, speaking of, Jalen Duren led the team in rebounds. Need a big game from Jalen Duren. You had a really terrible debut to the playoffs this game. If you want to be a superstar on this team, if you want to be Cade's number 2 man, you got to go out and have more than 8 points in a playoff game, and especially in front of your hometown fans. And we know that he's capable of it. He's dropped, 20-plus points before in games. He's had double-doubles. He's had, big nights. Gonna need a big night. Because I think the depth of this Pistons team is better than the Orlando Magic, but you got to show it. You got to actually do it. That's the difference. So, meanwhile, we also got Tigers-Brewers. Tigers got blown out last night, 12-1. Absolute shellacking from the Brewers. Now they're trying to even up this series. 0-0. In the top of the second, Casey Mize just got a nice strikeout. Who would be pitching tomorrow? Would it be Skubal tomorrow? I think it would. I think it'd be a Skubal day tomorrow because, yeah, Mize, yeah. So if you can get the win here, you'd feel pretty good about winning the series tomorrow. Just hope Casey Mize has a good rest of this evening. Anyway. Also, I don't think it helped that for this series, you had to wait until Wednesday to get the answer. You had the game on Sunday. You had 2 days to sit on it. You would have thought it would have been yesterday was the game, but no, they give him an extra day. But anyway. This, okay. Since this game is on ESPN, by the way, I don't know who we're going to get for announcers. I doubt we're going to get Mike Breen. I just feel like we're not going to get Mike Breen because I don't even remember the last time we got Mike Breen on a Pistons game. I'm going to be honest. All right. Who he said Lisa Salters. That was the reporter. Who's the announcer? Who do we got? Who's calling this game? I feel like it's going to be Mark Davis. Mark Davis would make sense. Or wait, no. No, that is Mike Breen. We got Mike Breen. Wow. We actually have Mike Breen. Or wait. Is that Mike Breen? That sounds like Mike Breen. That sounds like Mike Breen. Hold on. Can I just see who's calling the game? I kind of feel like it. I think it's Mike Breen. Yes, it is Mike Breen. Okay, cool. We got Mike Breen and Richard Jefferson. All right. Oh, so wonderful. So happy about that. That you know what? That makes me very happy. Just knowing that we have a real announcing crew on ESPN. Almost every time when I watch the Pistons on ESPN, we always get like the B team. We never get Mike Breen. So, they're showing the Jalen Duren lowlights right now. That's brutal. Also want to see a little bit more of Sar Thompson on the floor, especially because he's one of the best defensive players in the league, and you're gonna need to rely a lot on your defense. You know, that's what got you here. That's what got you to 60 wins was how good your defense was. So I don't know why it was such a thing where the defense is just not there. So let me turn my volume up a little bit. I feel like that's probably better. Maybe. I don't know if that's too high. Let's do 71. I don't know. If that's too high, somebody tell me, oh my gosh, your microphone is so loud. Turn it down. But all right. I'm getting the nerves are starting to build. I can feel it. I can feel the nerves. You know what I want? I just want a stress-free game. I want what the Magic did to us on Sunday. I want that tonight. For the other way around. I want the Pistons to do that to the Magic. I mean, look at that. Their starters in game 1. 23 points from Boncaro, 19 Wagner, 17 Carter, 17 Baines, 16 Suggs. That's going to be a hard game to win. You know, that's a hard game to win when you got all those starters in double digits. $39 points for Cade Cunningham, 6th most in a playoff game in franchise history. He did have an amazing game, scoring almost 40, but like you need a little like if he's scoring 40, that means that a lot of other guys are not scoring enough. Probably. That's usually the sign. I don't think I've ever actually seen that lighthouse. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that lighthouse off this Detroit River. Did not know that was a thing. Didn't know we had a lighthouse. Why do we need a light? It's a river. I think they can see the land, and it's a city. I don't think the lighthouse seems a little redundant. No. I can't. I can't with these DraftKings commercials. Somebody make them stop. Why? Why do the NBA playoffs have to be sponsored by DraftKings? How much money does DraftKings spend in marketing? Is that a public number? Can I get that information? spend in marketing? DraftKings invests heavily in market. This is according to AI, with total sales and marketing expenses reaching approximately $1.1 billion in 2023 and $326 million in Q1 of 24 alone. They spent $1 billion in 2023. That's insanity. That's absolute insanity, dude. I'm assuming that includes like all the sponsorships that they pay for. That's craziness. $1 billion in advertising? I guess I don't really know how much advertising costs. Does it really cost that much? They try to trick you with that pick'em. They say, "Oh, if you have the perfect bracket, you'll get $1 million. So easy, right?" Nope. There's a reason they're giving away. They could give away $1 billion. They know nobody's gonna win. Oh my gosh. You know what's even worse about this? Is a BetMGM commercial. It's even worse because they had subtitles. They had like live subtitles. Oh gosh. These betting ads are just ridiculous. John Hamm, why would you sell your soul for that? You're a wonderful actor. Why would you decide to do the BetMGM commercials? That's for like sad, lonely actors who haven't had a big movie or big role in years. Not John Hamm. Not John Hamm. I also don't really like the Prime NBA games because it means that I can't watch the hockey games on multi-view on YouTube. It's like why can't everything just be on YouTube TV? Why do I have to have a bunch of different services just to watch sports? It's ridiculous. Whoa. Look at JB Bickerstaff. Huh. Second playoff matchup in the last 3 seasons. Huh. I guess JB Bickerstaff did beat him as the Cleveland head coach a couple of years ago. So that's good. He's at least beaten this guy before, so. All right, for goodness sake. How long does it take? Wow, the Magic haven't won a playoff series in 16 years. They're almost as bad as us. We're even worse. So I guess either way, some team is going to end their playoff series loss drought. That's crazy. Dwight Howard was on that team. Dwight Howard is not playing basketball anymore. I mean, I guess the Pistons isn't much better. Ben Wallace was on the team. I think Ben Wallace was in the... I think that was Ben Wallace. Was Ben Wallace on the 08 team? No, I'm looking it up. Because we traded him at some point. He went to Chicago. Okay, no. He was not on that team. I don't think. No, he was not. Last playoff team he was on in Detroit was 06. So. He was on the last 60-win Pistons team before this year. That's true. He does have that going for him. All right. Come on. How long does this take to get started? I really shouldn't go live as early as I do for these. I mean, we're like 20 minutes in, and we're still not getting the tip off hadn't even happened. Oh my gosh, that man has a tiger mask. That's crazy. That is quite the look for that Tiger fan. Maybe he's not even a Tiger fan. Anyway, top of the third, no score, Tigers Brewers. In case anybody else is interested in that. At least I'll have that, in the meantime. If there's any downtime in the Pistons game. What is that? Ew, that looks gross. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Come on. You know better. What is that? Like bubble grossness? That looked disgusting. What are we doing? We're playing Big Sean music. I remember this thing came out. Are we doing the Big Sean because Big Sean doesn't he work for the Pistons now? I know. Do you get it? Because he's from Detroit. Do you get it? Wait, why are they showing? Okay, no, they're doing other games. Is it? Oh wait, but it's a double header, right? It's Oklahoma City and Phoenix after. Oh my gosh. Oh, poor Devin Booker. Yeah, I got game 2 of those two. Both. Isn't there a third game on tonight? Maybe there's only 2 games. But all right, Magic wearing their same uniforms as they did on Sunday, rocking the same starting lineup as would be expected. Looking for some more scoring. Pistons wearing their home whites. Magic wearing their, I don't know if, those aren't the new uniform, or those are the new uniforms. Those aren't throwbacks. But they're the pinstripe black uniforms. First 8 seed to, okay, I wanted to read that stat, but it's a long time. Yeah, absolutely, Jorge. Need the bench to step up. Need Duran to not be a traffic cone. Absolutely. All right. The other thing too, I also want to you got to start off strong. You can't start slow like you did in game 1. Got to start strong. Let's be ready to play right here, right now. So, all right, here we go. Game 2 of a best of 7. Orlando Magic, Detroit Pistons. Pistons down 1-0. Looking to bounce back. Jalen Duran out there for the jump ball up against Wendell Carter Jr. And here we go. And a whistle blown immediately. And I guess something was off with the clock. So we're off to a great start. And the jump ball will be won by Orlando. Here we go. Jalen Suggs with the ball. Hands it off to Franz Wagner, who had an amazing fourth quarter in the last game. He really turned it on and iced the game. Desmond Bane driving to the basket, throws it back over to Wagner. Wagner puts up a circus shot and is fouled. And they will inbound this one. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have the size advantage, Jorge. I would agree with that. And that was why they were able to dominate the inside the paint. Wagner has it with Robinson on him, 2 former Wolverines. Throw back outside to Paolo, back over to Bane. Another throw out there to a 3, and it is no good. Rebound is finally won by the Pistons. Cade Cunningham throws it over Duncan Robinson. He's going to try a three, and the get back is good. Pistons have their first lead of the series. It's 2-0. Duncan Robinson took a quick three. Pistons also got their first offensive rebound on their first possession. That's also a good sign so far. And a nice block there by Tobias Harris. Asar Thompson with the board. Thompson's going to throw it out to Cade. Cade thought about the three. Stop. Now he drives. Throws it outside to Duncan Robinson. Bounce pass into Duren. Handoff goes to Cade. He's going to try a three, and he hits it. 5-0 Detroit. This is definitely the start you needed to see for the Pistons. Need to start quick. Get ahead. Back-to-back scoring possessions. Keep it up defensively, though. There's a shot underneath the glass where Wendell Carter is fouled. Boy, that was Tobias Harris with that block that led to that 3-point possession for Detroit and Cade Cunningham. But Wendell Carter Jr. is at the free throw line. First free throw attempt is up, and he hits it. Cuts the lead down to 4. Absolutely. Absolutely, the first plays are crucial. Absolutely. Also, why am I getting Houston Astros highlights? What is going on? I don't know, guys. It's just how ESPN operates sometimes. Second shot is no good, and Tobias Harris has the rebound. Ball don't lie. Pistons have a 4-point lead. 10:20 to go in the opening quarter. Cade has it. Now Jalen Suggs on him. He weaves away from him. Toss it inside to Asar Thompson. Asar tries a hook shot. It's no good. He airballed it. And the rebound goes to Orlando. Banchero has it. He goes to the basket. No good. But it's somehow volleyed all the way to the Magic. Desmond Bane has it. He tries a three. He won't get it. And the Magic still have it. Jalen Suggs blows it over to Bane. Bane's going to try a three. No good. And finally, Tobias Harris has the rebound. Harris has it. Harris nearly got it stolen. He's going one-on-one with Desmond Bane. He's got to pass it out. And Duncan Robinson coughs on it. It'll be out of bounds on Detroit. Jeez. As well as they've started, Detroit, last couple of possessions have not been very fruitful. Jalen Suggs letting the ball roll a little bit. Now he'll pick it up. 9.5 to play in the opening quarter. His team's down 4. Inside to Wagner. Wagner tries it off the glass, and it's good. 5-3 Detroit. Cade Cunningham has it. He's going to try a three. He likes that spot. No good. Rebound goes to the Magic. That is a quick possession. Now Wagner going to drive to the basket. Wagner had it nearly stolen. Asar Thompson stepped out of bounds just before he could get rid of the basketball. So it'll be a turnover for Detroit. Carter has it. Throws it over to Wagner. Inside to Banchero. Banchero tries a shot. He doesn't get it, but he is fouled. I don't really get that foul, though. I got to be honest. I mean, it looked like Duren had him standing straight up. Or Tobias Harris, rather. I don't know. First shot is up. It's no good. Ball don't lie. And here comes shot number 2. That is also no good. Ball don't lie indeed. Asar Thompson has the rebound. Thompson with Suggs on him, nearly lost it, gets it over to Duren. Duran also nearly had it swiped from behind. Throws it back to Cade. Cade driving to the basket. Cade finds Asar Thompson underneath the basket. He hits it. He hits the layup. 7-3 Detroit. Paolo driving again. Hits that one off the glass. It's 7-5 Detroit. Paolo Banchero, after missing those 2 free throws, that's the difference. And the ball is swiped again away from Jalen Duren. Paolo is going to drive to the basket, and it's blocked by Cade. What a block by Cade Cunningham. Gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris has the ball swiped away, couldn't score. Now another fast break going the way of the Magic. Suggs gets underneath, hits it off the glass, and we're tied. Ay, ay, ay. Cannot take advantage of those fast breaks. Cade Cunningham has it. Duren now has it. Lob pass to Thompson, who slams it down, and the Pistons are back on top. 9-7 inside 7:30 to go. Or I should say 7:35 to go. Carter Jr. with it. Throws it over to Suggs. Suggs thought about a 3. Now he will take a 3, and it's no good. Carter with the rebound. Desmond Bane thought about a 3. He's not going to take it. Bane driving to the arch. Throws it over to Carter. Thought about a 3. A lot of thinking about 3s. Here comes Carter. He's blocked by Asar. Asar Thompson stood him up straight and stopped that tying basket. Cade Cunningham over to Duncan Robinson. He's going to try a 3. He gets it. 12-7 Detroit. Duncan Robinson with his first 3 of the night. 5-point lead for Detroit. This was their biggest lead, and it's stolen. Tobias Harris has it. Throws it back to him, and he slams it down. They've doubled him up. 14-7 and a TO called by Orlando. Yes. Now that feels like us. That is exactly right. That feels like us. That is more like it. Abso-freaking-lutely. Meanwhile, Tigers are down 1-0 as Kevin McGonigal just hits a fly out to left field, bottom of the third. However, I got to agree with you, Jorge. I'm not liking Duren's intensity. I mean, that turnover, and he already had a near turnover the possession before. I need a little bit more from Jalen Duren right now. I do. Need a little bit more from Jalen Duren. So, but all right. 7-point lead, largest lead of the night. Feeling pretty good. We've led for the whole game, so that's good. But Magic are definitely not going down without a fight. That's for sure. That is for sure. And speaking of not going down without a fight, can the Tigers please come back and win this? Down 1-0. It's very early. You can definitely come back. Just need to score some runs. I don't know. I felt like Duren is not going to be fed. Maybe him feeding others. It seems like a better plan. Yeah, I mean, if the Magic are able to play him the way that they have, yeah, maybe that is the better idea. Is make him kind of pass up the normal slams that he would take. Wendell seems to have the mental game. I don't know. I don't want to jump that far, but. All right, I can't with the K-pop demon hunters. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. The McDonald's K-pop demon hunt. It needs to stop. No more. I can't take it. Why can't we just have normal commercials? Okay. Does anybody care about Caitlin Clark anymore, or do we give up on that fad? Oh yeah, next year's Super Bowl is on ABC, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, next year's Super Bowl is on ABC. Bluey is an ABC thing? I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Jorge. Still very early, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, there's the Michigan Wolverines team. What's going on here? What happened? Why is there a technical? Okay, well, Desmond Bain hits a free throw to make it 14-8. I don't know why he took a free throw, but he did. Well, here comes the inbound. Jalen Suggs has it. He will just cross midcourt now. Thompson's on him. Suggs throws it over to Carter. Throws it back over to Desmond Bain. Or I'm sorry, Banchero back over to Suggs, and he hits it. First three of the night for Jalen Suggs, and hopefully his last. 14-11. The lead cut down to 3 just like that. Pistons were doubled up at the break, and there's a foul away from the ball. Duncan Robinson hit the deck. So Detroit will inbound it. Inbound goes to Tobias Harris. Handoff to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham at the three-point line. Going to the basket. Fadeaway jumper. It's good. That's a beauty from Cade Cunningham. It's 16-11. Banchero tried to go to it. Finally gets it out to Jalen Suggs. It's in and out, and it goes to Cade Cunningham. Pistons have numbers. Cade is just going to drive it himself and slam it down. 18-11. Cade Cunningham took that fast break all the way. He's got 7, shooting 3 for 4. Jalen Suggs has it at the logo. Suggs looking for a screen. Bounce pass into Banchero. Banchero stops there as Jalen Duren was on him. Throws out. Here's a 3-ball from Orlando. It's a pass to Asar Thompson. He's going to lob a pass all the way, and it's going to be out of bounds on Orlando as they try to intercept that. Pistons got a chance to try to open this one up here. They got the ball. They're already back up where they are. Or back up at their I believe they're up 7 now. It was 18-11. They can get their biggest lead of the night with a basket here. Inside to Karis LeVert. LeVert tried it, didn't get it. Second attempt won't go from Thompson. So Detroit will settle with just a 7-point lead. At Banchero, I believe he traveled. Yes, they're going to call it travel. Banchero missed the shot, then picked up the ball and walked underneath the basket. Cade Cunningham now has it. Inside 5 minutes of play in the opening quarter, and it is a much different first quarter than what we saw on Sunday evening. Cunningham over to Duren. Duren still looking for his first points. He drives to the basket. It won't go. Orlando with it. And Asar Thompson pushes Suggs to the ground. He's going to be called for a foul. And that's going to get called every time. Sar Thompson pleading his case to the referee, but not much you can do there. Jalen Suggs will head to the free throw line. And the Pistons faithful in LCA booing Jalen Suggs. And he hits the first free throw to cut the lead down to 6. And Javonte Green will check into this game for the first time. Jalen Duren also heading out as Isaiah Stewart also checking in. Something is off about Jalen Duren right now. Last couple of games, he has not looked himself. This is a good substitution early in this game to get yourself back into it. Suggs' second free throw is good. It's 18-13. 4:35 to go and counting. Cade Cunningham crosses midcourt. Throws it over to LeVert. LeVert over to Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart hands it off to Kevin Huerter. He's in the game for the first time, and he trips. Somehow comes away with the basketball, but then Suggs steals it. Now we got a fast break for Orlando. Paolo Banchero hits a layup. It's now down to a 3-point game. Ay. And they're going to call a foul on Orlando away from the ball. De Silva, number 23. I mean, that Kevin Huerter, he's got playoff experience. He should not be tripping like he just did on the floor just to give up a free 2 points for Orlando. Cunningham has it, steps back, going to try a 3, no good. De Silva with the rebound. It's 18-15. Magic got a chance to tie this one up. Banchero throws it back to Suggs. Inside 4 minutes to go. Suggs back over to Banchero. Banchero drives, and he's blocked by Javonte Green, and that ball's out of bounds. It'll be Magic ball with 8 to shoot. That's one heck of a block from Javonte Green. One thing's for sure, they are not letting Paolo Banchero score on them. Jalen Suggs gets the inbound, 5 to shoot. Suggs driving, gets it over to 35. He's going to try a hook shot. It's no good, but a foul is called with 0.8 to go on the shot clock. Is that De Silva? No, that's not De Silva. That's number 35. Who's that? Goga Bidatse. Bidatse. I don't... Goga. 35. First shot is up and it's through, and the lead's now down to 2. Pistons were leading this game by as much as 7. And now the lead is cut down to just 2. Potentially going to be 1. And it will be 1. 18-17. Pistons over the Magic. Cade Cunningham gets the inbound. Just crossing midcourt. Cunningham. Badaji, I don't know. He drives to the basket and he slams it down. 20-17 Detroit. Cade Cunningham, he's got a couple of those slams. He's got 9 points. Banchero going to try a 2, and he evens that 2. Now it's 20-19. Back to a 1-point game. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Cunningham thinks about it. Nope, bad pass to Javonte Green. It'll be out of bounds, and the Magic have a chance to go up. All right. Not feeling as good at the second break as I was at the first break. 20-19, but you're still winning. So, okay. But it's a little precarious right now. Meanwhile, Riley Green at second for the Tigers. Spencer Torkelson has a chance to tie this game up. He's got a 3-0 count to him. Or maybe is that just 2-0? I don't know if that was the second pitch or not. Well, either way, he's got a good hitter's count. Come on, Torkelson. Come on. Come on, Spencer. Let's tie this game up. And he fouls it. Look at that doggy. Does that dog really want carrots, though? Oh, I think Torque just hit one. Oh, I think he did. He did more than just tie it. He's got the lead. 2-1 Tigers on the first Torque bomb of the year. All right. There you go. If anybody cares about that. I care, dang it. It's a good sports night in Detroit. You got Tigers in Comerica, Pistons in LCA. Come on. There you go. He needed that. I'm assuming P5 is Paolo Banchero. Just to be clear. I've never heard him be called P5 before. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. I'm not a Magic fan. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a few. There were some plays there where you wish you would have had him back. I think for me, it is more the. I mean, the Herder falling is whatever. That's obviously not good. I would have liked for Karis LeVert to coming off of Europe 7, you got a chance to go up the biggest lead of the game. Hit an easy layup, buddy. Also, that ball bounced off of a fan. I don't know. Wait, which ball was the right ball? That was weird. We should be careful of feeding into Suggs' confidence. Absolutely. I agree with that. Definitely don't want to give Suggs any of that hotness. Yeah, that's the other. Magic already have 5 offensive rebounds. Gonna need to do a lot better on the boards. We need Jalen Duren to step up. He averaged over 10 a game. So come on. De Silva has it. Or no, that's Wagner who has it. I think that's Wagner. I don't know anymore. They're all white. Oh, and there's a walk. Finally, 35. He was spinning around like a globe, and finally he walks. Isaiah Stewart had him in a bind. Talk about a spin cycle. That is the 3rd turnover of the night for the Magic. Pistons got a chance to go up here. They're already up 1. Javonte has it just in front of the interior arch as there's a foul on Orlando. De Silva, another foul. That's his 2nd foul. So Pistons will inbound it. Gets it into LeVert. LeVert on the opposite arc near the bench. LeVert just outside the 3-point line. Now he gives it over to Isaiah Stewart, who loses it, and De Silva comes away with it. Again, just unable to take advantage of those mistakes as Desmond Bane missed a layup, rebounded by Detroit. Cade has it. Cade driving, lost it, totally swiped from Cade. Didn't even go in the air, as there is the first Orlando Magic lead of the night. 21-20 on a layup. Isaiah Stewart got pounced on. Now Javonte Green has it. Green over to Cunningham. Cunningham is fouled just before Batazi called for the foul. Okay, I just wanted to hear him pronounce it, and now I know. So Detroit will inbound this again. I mean, the fouls have definitely been more so on the Magic. Meanwhile, Dennis Jenkins checking in. Cade Cunningham heads to the bench for the first time tonight. Dennis Jenkins, who was a local hero, helped the team get to 60 wins when Cade Cunningham went down. Did not have a great night last night. Jenkins driving to the basket, tries to go under, does not get it, but Isaiah Stewart on the putback gives Detroit the lead, 22-21. Under a minute and a half to play in the opening quarter. Batazzi has it over, and there's a block. Now Kevin Huerter has it. Ball is swiped away. Desmond Bane tries to keep it in, and he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Basketball. Minute and 7 seconds to go. There's a lot of physicality in this game. Kevin Huerter trying to inbound it, and he finally does. Boy, Dennis was almost out of bounds when he caught that. Final minute of the first quarter. Pistons up 1. Huerter with the ball. Over to Javonte Green. Back over to Kevin Huerter. Huerter thinks about it. Tries a step back 3. Got it! Kevin Huerter with a 3. 25-21. 4-point lead for Detroit. Huerter, the lone trade deadline acquisition of this team, hits a big shot in the first quarter. Wagner trying to find a lane. Kevin Huerter not letting him through. Here's a shot for 3 by Orlando. That won't go, but the rebound goes to Orlando. Bane thinks about it. He's going to try a 3. That won't go. Knocked out and rebounded by the Pistons. Dennis Jenkins with 19 seconds. He's going to hold on to it. He knows that he has the clock advantage. 13 seconds. He's going to let this be the final shot of the quarter. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jenkins is fouled before he gets the shot off with 1 second to go. Another Orlando Magic foul. And Dennis Jenkins, I believe, will head to the free throw line. Jenkins in game 1 scored 6 points on 1 basket from the field. Rest of those points were free throws. Speaking of free throws, he's got 2. And he missed it. First shot, no good. And he definitely made contact there. Did Desmond Bane. And the second shot is also no good. And the rebound goes to Orlando. No time to make a shot. So after 1, Pistons holding on to a lead. They're up 25-21. Yeah. Yeah, Dennis needs to get that free throw confidence back. That's for sure. I don't know, man. Can't be giving up free. Those are our first free throws of the game. I mean, they're called free. That's what gets me. It's like, come on, man. You got to hit your free throws. Spend like an hour every single day in the gym just doing nothing but free throws. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a basketball player, so. Meanwhile, Tigers, top of the 5th, still up 1, 2 outs, man on first for Casey Mize. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess if he would have hit those free throws, I would have felt a little bit better about that final possession. You know, you could have gone up by 6 at the quarter, but instead you're only up 4, and the Magic will have the ball. Yeah. I mean, Jalen Suggs in game 1 was another species. Truly, he was pretty unreal with how good he was in that game. Well, that should be an out. Yes, caught stealing. Jake Rogers throws out the base runner at second. That's a great play by Detroit. But again, we're into the second quarter. Jalen Duren has no points, and he got taken out fairly early in that game. Or in this game. So I don't know what the game plan is with him, but something's off, man. I don't know if maybe he's playing hurt or something, but shots are just not going down. Whatever it is, he's got to figure it out, man. Especially if we want to make a run here, if we want to win a title, Jalen Duren's got to be playing at an elite level, which he can. He can, but it's just he's playing very poorly. Yeah, it is both sides. It's like, yeah, he's not playing like the all-star player he's played like all year. I agree with you totally. He needs to turn it on right here, right now. And I don't know if maybe it's just a poor matchup. I'd have to look at his numbers against the Magic over the season if maybe he just doesn't play well against them. But maybe we could do that at the half. So Pistons have it. Dennis Jenkins. Oh, actually, yeah, the Pistons will start with it because technically the Magic had it last. And there's a wide open look for 3 from Ron Holland, but the rebound goes to Javonte Green off the miss. Dennis Jenkins going to try a 3. That won't go. Magic have it. Franz Wagner moving quickly. Throws it back to Carter Jr. Back over to Wagner. Wagner looking for some sort of lane. He will not be able to penetrate as that pass was intercepted. LeVert has it. LeVert stops. LeVert tries to lay it up, and he does. 27-21. Boy, I would have been so furious if that ball didn't go in, but he got the roll. Wagner broke the defender, nearly threw it away. Here's a wide open look for 3. It won't go, and somehow stolen away by Ron Holland on the rebound and kept in. LeVert has it. LeVert trying to step back 3. Won't go. And batted away and rebounded by Dennis Jenkins. Nice play there by Duren in the paint. First time I've had to say that. Jenkins with 7 to shoot. Now 5. Jenkins driving to the basket. Jenkins puts up a shot off the glass and in. 29-21. Magic now down 8. It's the biggest lead of the night for Detroit. It's a 9-0 run for Detroit, for the Pistons. A little under 10.5 to play. Wagner has it. Wagner puts up a prayer. It won't go. He gets his own rebound. Desmond Bane tries a shot. Nearly had it stolen away. Here's a 3. That one won't go. Wagner with another rebound. Now you got Suggs. There's a shot from De Silva for 2. That won't go. Duren with a rebound. Duren just completely lost the basketball. What happened there? Here comes Wendell Carter with a double-handed slam. Something is wrong with Jalen Duren. Another turnover by the big man. I don't know what's going on. LeVert has it. Over to Jenkins. Inside to Jalen Duren. Duren driving to the basket. Puts up a shot. It's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Duren going to try it again. He lost it again, but he's fouled. Finally, something goes up Jalen Duren. He draws contact, but Wendell Carter is smiling. I think he knows that he's got something on Jalen Duren. I don't know what is going on between Wendell Carter Jr. and Jalen Duren. I don't think there is any beef between these two. But definitely a foul. Inside to Dennis Jenkins. LeVert has it. LeVert finds the lane because of Jalen Duren. Then he stops. Now he's going to put up a fadeaway. It's good. Nice shot there from Karis LeVert. And it's an 8-point lead again for Detroit, 31-23. Inside 10 minutes to play in the half. The Pistons have held on pretty much the whole first half, but still much to play. Desmond Bane has it. Bane driving, throwing it back to Carter, throwing it around. Now the Magic going to drive, and he lost it. Jalen Duren comes away with it. Dennis Jenkins has it. Jenkins, step back, going to try a three. Won't go, but somehow a collision there. Ron Holland and Javonte Green both went for it. I don't know. I'm assuming it's Orlando Ball. Anthony Black is number 0, right? Okay. I forgot. I don't know whose ball it is. It might be Orlando's ball. Yeah, it's Orlando's ball. 8:47 to go. Inbound is into Anthony. No, Jalen Suggs is, Jalen Suggs is ball. That's Anthony Black. Anthony Black drives and is fouled before the shot. Dennis Jenkins pleading his case. And they're going to call it a shooting foul. First shot is up, and it's good. Lead now down to 7. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch a lot of Magic games, so I apologize if I'm misnaming people or don't know the names of Magic players. There's also a glare on my TV from the window because it's still sunny outside, which will eventually change, but so sometimes it's a little hard. Sorry. Duren tries to put something up, doesn't go, and the rebound goes to Orlando. Jalen Duren continues to be shotless as somehow a miracle alley-oop goes through, but I believe that was Anthony. That's number 8 who is down. Off the glass and slammed it. Jeez, that can't feel good. Appears to be okay. That's Kane. Is that his name? Kane? Number 8? But the foul went on Javonte Green, so it was a 3-point play. Didn't even realize that. And no good. So it is a 4-point game despite the Pistons being up 8 before. Here's Karis LeVert for a 3. No good. I mean, what are you doing going for a 3? I mean, there's really no reason to take that kind of a shot. It's a good look, but you're up 4, not, needing a big shot like that. You might as well take a little bit of time. Jalen Suggs will throw it out to Anthony Black. Now gets it back over to Suggs. Suggs nearly had the ball swiped. He puts up a prayer. It goes off the top of the backboard. It'll be a shot clock violation, and the Pistons have the ball. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander arriving for his game against the Phoenix Suns wearing a flannel and a t-shirt. Is that the Beatles? Okay. Interesting look. Dennis hands it off to Javonte Green. Over to Ron Holland. Holland over to Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren bounce passes to Duncan Robinson, who somehow kept the ball. I don't know how he did that. Passed it up to Jalen Duren. Duren puts up a hook shot, and it's good. Finally. He needed that. 33-27. And I think he knew he needed that. Finally, a shot finds the bottom of the net for him. He's 1 for 4 with 4 rebounds. Boncaro, excuse me. Boncaro thought about it. Now he's getting double teamed. Throws it over to a wide open Jalen Suggs, and he hits it. Cuts the lead down to 3. It's a 1-possession game. 7 minutes to go. Dennis Jenkins over to Duren. Duren back over to Jenkins. Jenkins lost it. Here come the Magic. Bounce pass and kicked away off Boncaro. Boncaro lost it, so it'll be Detroit ball. What is this? Oh, this is like that weird science fiction movie that I heard about. A Spielberg movie. It looks weird. I don't know. Could be good though. Steven Spielberg. Is that considered a block? It looked like he just kicked the ball off his foot. Cade is coming back after this one. No, I would think. I'm surprised by the fact that he's been out this long. Especially when you need a little bit of offensive juice. I figure he gets enough rest. I feel like he's got to come back for the rest of this half. Close out the second quarter with some offense. Oh, look at Kevin McGonigal. Off the wall. That might score Javi. No, that's not going to score Javi. He's not fast. Oh, wait, maybe it will. Javi going for home, and he's safe. Wow, Tigers take a 3-1 lead. An RBI double for Kevin McGonigal. Look at AJ Hinch. AJ Hinch looks like a happy dad. If Duren is on a slight high, we need Cade to exploit it. Yeah, we got to take advantage while he's hot. If Duren's hot, you got to take advantage, especially just the way he's been playing this series. Meanwhile, look at this. And Javi went with the ball, so he had a good jump on it. That's great base running by Javier Baez. That's why it's 3-1 Tigers. That's awesome. That's right. Tigers starting to get hot, Jorge. Maybe the Pistons started to get hot a little bit. Come on now. Telling you, both teams playing in Detroit, the vibes have got to be good. Come on. Let's let the city of Detroit celebrate for all of its sports teams. Oh, man. The Fort Wayne Pistons. Ben Wallace and Richard Hamilton both in the house. They were in the game. They were at the game last night. That looks like basically the exact same footage. Yeah, Ben Wallace is going to come in after this. Isaiah Stewart is in. Cade Cunningham also back. Final 6:37 to go. Duncan Robinson going to put up a 3. No good. And stolen away by Tobias Harris. Look at that. Thought they had a rebound. Cade going to try a 3. Won't go. Again, what are we doing shooting these threes, man? Pistons not shooting well from deep, but not for lack of trying. And there's a near stolen ball by Asar Thompson. It's going to be out of bounds on Detroit. 13 seconds to shoot for Orlando. Five for 24 for both teams on the night. In town to Batazi, I think that was his name. Suggs tried to get it to De Silva, and it's going to be Detroit basketball as De Silva turns it over. Duncan Robinson trying to get it in, and he finally does to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris just crossing midcourt, throws it over to Cade. Cunningham has it at the corner now at the Platinum Equity logo. Throws it over to Asar, drives to the basket, doesn't go, tries it on the second attempt. Duncan Robinson with the rebound, back over to Cade Cunningham, 10 to shoot. Duncan Robinson going to try a three. There's a whistle away, and good thing there was, because he missed the shot, but it's going to be a foul on Detroit. Offensive foul on Asar. And Asar Thompson, be careful. Asar is right. Need this guy to stay in and not get into foul trouble. Ron Holland checking in. He's got 3 fouls on 4 points in 9 minutes. He's got to be much more careful. And speaking of fouls, there's another one. Paolo Banchero drove, couldn't quite get the full shot off, but he's going to head to the free throw line. That is Ron Holland. And Paolo Banchero trying to get this game within 1 for Orlando. First shot is up, and he gets the roll. It's down to a 2-point game, 33-31. The Orlando Magic have shot almost 15 free throws. Pistons have shot just 2, and they've missed both of them. So the free throws definitely going in favor of Orlando tonight. Cade Cunningham trying to take it all the way himself. Off the glass, rolls off, no good. Orlando with the ball, chance to go up. And no foul as Ron Holland hit the deck there, but he gets back up. Ron Holland tries to steal it away, but there will be a foul on him. He had a fast break ready for him, but he fouled Kane. Oh, Tigers up 4-1. Colt Keith must have hit a single. And that shot's no good. Isaiah Stewart with the rebound. Cade Cunningham going all the way. Stops and gives it up to Duncan Robinson. Robinson tried it. Stewart got the rebound. He hits it off the glass. Pistons lead by 3, 35-32. Finally, a shot is made on the Detroit side. 3-point lead for Detroit. Banchero has it. Banchero thought about a 3. Suggs going to try to tie it up. He get it. Jalen Suggs ties it. He's got 13 points, shooting 3 for 5 from deep. Cade Cunningham trying to reclaim this lead. Cunningham drives. Cunningham underneath the basket is fouled. And he will go to the free throw line, where the Pistons have yet to get one. Cunningham got to hit these free throws. Reclaim the lead. And he does. Pistons up 1, 36-35. And second shot is up. Cade missed it. Pistons have made just one free throw. Granted, not very many attempts, but nevertheless, it's a 1-point game as that ball is knocked away and brought back court. Paolo Banchero able to come away with it. Duncan Robinson on Banchero. Banchero drives and he hits it, and he's fouled. Magic up 1, trying to make it 2. Paolo Banchero, you want to talk about drawing fouls. This guy is a Picasso of drawing fouls. But he missed the free throw. Pistons got a chance to go up with a basket. They're down 37-36. Cade driving. Nearly had it swiped, but he's fouled, and he will once again head to the free throw line. But he's 1 for 2 tonight on those. Pistons made just one free throw so far. And Cade ties it up at 37 all. I think there's a lot going on here in this game. For one, Isaiah Stewart is in this game over Jalen Duren, who at this point is working with the backups, as Cade misses the second free throw. Once again, the Pistons struggling from the free throw line. 3 total missed free throws, or 4 total, I should say. There's 2 from Cade and then 2 from Dennis, and it's a tie game. Wagner over to Suggs for 3. Won't go as Duncan Robinson has the rebound. Robinson has it. Throws it over to Cade, and a whistle away from the ball. And that's going to be more free throws for Detroit. Suggs picks up the foul, and you know the Pistons faithful love to see that because he's probably their biggest scoring threat right now. Jalen Duren checking back into the game. So wait, will there be no free throws? I thought they were in the bonus. Really? I guess no free throws. Never mind. They're going to inbound it into Javonte Green. Green over to Tobias Harris. Harris has it. Now he starts dribbling, throws it over to Cade. Cade at the arch. Cade had it poked away. It's going to stay with Detroit with 5 to shoot. Okay. Meanwhile, Casey Mize just gave up a leadoff walk. Top of the 6th, 4-1 Tigers. Yeah, I mean, Franz Wagner didn't really do much until the 4th quarter last game, so I'm not writing him off just yet, Jorge. What is this? What is this? There's a clown. Full. Trailer. Online. Okay. I don't think that's the name of the movie. Now. Okay. Maybe that's the name of the movie. Oh. Wait, Clayface, like the DC superhero or villain? Huh. They're doing like a horror movie for Clayface? Huh. Interesting. Do people even know who Clayface is? Because I feel like the only people who know who Clayface is are people who played Lego Batman and people who played Batman Arkham City. I know Clayface. I played both of those games. Yeah, I mean, I prefer a much bigger lead at the half than a small lead, obviously, but you need 2 lead at the half, I think. I think you need to go into the second half feeling pretty good and just lay down the clamps in the second half. This game is much too close for comfort right now, especially with how hot we started. I mean, Pistons are up by as much as 8 points, and it's a tie game now. Boncaro and Suggs have 23 points, shooting 8 for 17. Which, granted, is most of the Magic's points tonight is from Suggs and Boncaro. Pistons will inbound it. Cade Cunningham lobs it into Duren. Duren will get it off the glass and in. Needed that. 39-37. Good way to start the final 3. Suggs has it. Suggs. Pass inside to Boncaro. Boncaro just hoists the ball into the air, and Duncan Robinson's called for another foul. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, let's take a look. Well, this is the Duren play. I don't quite understand the call on Duncan Robinson. He's standing him straight up. And chance of refs, you suck. As Boncaro misses off the front of the rim. Ball don't lie. Shooting 2 for 6 from the free throw line tonight with 10 points. As he makes the second one to make it a 1-point lead for Detroit. Cunningham has it. Just crossing midcourt. Cunningham over to Tobias Harris. Harris stops. Now he's got to pass it. Harris over to to Jalen Duren. Harris drives, hooks it, hits it. 41-38. Boncaro has it. Now he's got Tobias Harris that he's got to work on. Now he's getting double teamed. Boncaro throws it out to Bane for a 3. He got it. Ties it up at 41 all, does Desmond Bane. Now we are under 2 minutes to play. It's 41-41. Cade Cunningham has it. Cunningham driving, hooking it, hitting it. 43-41. My goodness, Cade Cunningham just forcing his way as a whistle. They're going to call another foul. Desmond Bane drove to the basket, and I guess he drew contact. And I believe Duncan Robinson's heading to the bench, and Kevin Huerter coming back out. And the free throw won't go from Bane. Ball don't lie. Yeah, I mean, that looks a little bit more plausible for contact. Kevin Huerter has checked in. Definitely a better defender is Kevin Huerter compared to Duncan Robinson. Bane hits the second free throw. It is 43-42. Cunningham crossing midcourt. Cunningham throws it over to Javonte Green. Throws it right back to Cade. 8 to shoot. Cade, one-on-one with Wendell Carter. Cade drives, hooks it, hits it. Oh, my goodness. Cade Cunningham starting to go off here. It's 45-42. 3-point lead for Detroit. Entering the final minute of the game. Jalen Suggs driving, hooks it, hits it off the glass. A floater from Jalen Suggs. Pistons lead right back down to 1. Cade. He's going to try it himself. Throws it out to Huerter for a wide open look for 3. No good. Tried the rebound. Duren gets it, but he's fouled. And Banchero wants to review it. Called on Wendell Carter. And now I think at this point, I think he'll get some free throws for Jalen Duren. Here's an opportunity to get some points on the board if you're JD. And he hits it. 46-44, 45.7 to go. As Wendell Carter Jr. hits the bench. 45.7 to go in the second in the second quarter. I wish it was in the second half. We're winning right now. Duren puts up the second shot, and it's no good. De Silva. No, excuse me. That was not De Silva. Batadze. He got the rebound. Suggs has it. His team's down 2. Suggs going to try to give him the lead. Doesn't get it, but Desmond Bane runs and gets the rebound. Now Wagner has it. Wagner drives. No good, but a whistle is called, and Franz Wagner is heading to the free throw line. Chance to tie this game up. 26.7 to go. Yeah, I mean, how many times is this game going to be stopped with the free throws? And Wagner cuts the lead down to 1. This guy can dance. Is that a security guard? Who is that? Some random bald dude. But he can dance. Franz Wagner, he's got 3 points tonight. Trying to make it 4. And he does. We're all tied up at 46 all. Tobias into Cade. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Cunningham. 15 seconds. 13, 12, 11. He's got 8 to shoot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Javonte Green lost it. Here come the Magic. He's going to try a 3. No good, and that will do it. At the half, we're tied up. So we're right back where we started. It's 46-46. Both teams leading scorers with 15 points. Cade and Suggs, 15 points each. These teams are evenly matched. 46-46. So a much better start for Detroit, but despite the better start, they're still tied at the half. All right. So, I mean, it's Jalen Suggs just going off, man. 5 rebounds for him. He's the leader in the game. Well, tied with Tobias Harris in that stat. I don't know how many assists he has, but Paolo's leading the game with 5 assists. I don't know if he's tied with him, but 15 points for Cade. He's had a great night so far. 15 points for Suggs. I don't know who this Jalen Suggs is, but he's much better than the Jalen Suggs we're used to. We were better, but yeah, too many errors allowed the Magic to kind of stay in this game. So, I want to look up what Jalen Duren's stats were against the Orlando Magic. All right. Okay, not in his career. I do 2025, 2026 season. This season, okay. Jalen Duren this season has averaged 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists in 4 games against the Magic. He's had some of his better games against the Magic. 3 out of the 4 games, he's got a double-double. It's probably pretty bad. Let's see. Their free throw percentage is pretty bad. I mean, look, going into the second half, Pistons still have a 67.8% chance of winning the game according to the analytics. But as you can see, it's going in the wrong direction right now. The movement of the momentum here in the analytics is not great. But yeah, we're shooting 38% from the free throw line. Meanwhile, the Magic, they've shot 21 free throws. They shot 3 times as many free throws as Detroit. That's just absurd. And we turn the ball over more. We've out-rebounded them. And we've obviously got the larger lead. We've led by as much as 8. They've only led by 1. But still, man, I mean, it just feels like we are shooting better than them too, though. 45%, but they're shooting better from 3 than us. 25% to 21%. Like, we're pretty evenly matched right now. I think this game is going to really come down to the wire. So, all right. Meanwhile, Casey Mize let the leadoff man get on. He's heading off for the rest of the night. Good night for him. Just 1 run given up and 6 innings pitched. So 4-1 Tigers. Hopefully their bullpen can close it out. He prayed. All right, I'll be right back. Jeez. Duren has 1 more field goal attempt in the first half than he did all game yesterday. Weirdly, I would expect Suggs shooting to be more like Anthony Black. But right now, I wouldn't leave Suggs open. Black? Yeah, I mean, Anthony Black, I don't think he has a point this half. He's got 4 points. Okay. I didn't even. Might as well not have any points. But yeah, I mean, Jalen Suggs he's playing out of his mind in these first 2 games of this series, man. That's for sure. Meanwhile, Kyle Finnegan in to try to help secure a Game 2 victory for the Tigers in this 3-game set against Milwaukee, the 3-game homestand. I believe they head to Cincinnati after this series. They're playing the NL Central. Swing and a miss, strikeout, but they're not going to catch him stealing. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. He's Jalen Suggs. I wouldn't call him like an amazing player, but he's got a little bit of a winning pedigree. He hit that game-winning shot when he was back in college for Gonzaga to take him to the national championship. All right, but okay. I mean, at the very least, it's tied. So you're not like, you don't feel like you need to, really flip a switch, right? You don't. But I just, they need to get the crowd involved here, man. I mean, it's just too close. You need to really, you need to just turn it on. Like, I don't know how else to call it. Like, you need to just go on a run here of 8, 10, 12 and get some blocks, some steals. There's just not a lot of juice right now in the way the Pistons are playing, and they need that. They need that really bad if they want to make a run here in the playoffs, or if they want to make history and be the 1 seed to lose to the 8 seed. I don't think they're the only one, but one of a few. I mean, hey, look, the last 260-win Pistons teams, one of them made to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the other won the NBA championship, won the NBA Finals. The one thing you can't do is lose in the first round of the Orlando Magic, a team that was a play-in team. That's the one thing that you can't do. Shaq is making himself laugh there. It is weird that the Inside the NBA crew is on ESPN now. It just feels weird. And it's weird also that they're still using the TNT NBA song. I always just, that's just the TNT theme. That's not surprised that they're just able to use that. Hello, Finding Nemo. Hello, Daffy Duck. Why does his mouth move? Hello, Lightning McQueen. Why does his face? What is this? Dumbo. Save up to 30% at a Disney resort. So that brings your total down to what, like $400 a day, a person? I think that's probably pretty cheap. It's probably $4,000 a day a person. Sometimes their smallest players play. Sometimes the smallest player plays the 3. You know? It's weird, but yeah. Oh my gosh. I hate Jalen Brunson so much. That flopping, nasty little short dwarf man. One thing. You get one thing. Still no B-ball Paul. I mean, he's probably not going to. I think he's a did not play. Let me actually look. I think that's a coach's decision. Okay, that's the injury report. Do I not get... Can I look at the box score? It's probably there on the box score. Has not entered game. Okay, so he could still enter the game. But I doubt we see B-ball Paul. I really do. Also, wait, now it's doing the game cast? What was it doing before? It was just doing like highlights before. Na 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 na. Can we just go on a run? I just want I just want low stress. Is that really that much to ask? Just want a low stress. Don't want to be upset. Low stress. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Paul Reed's very good, but I mean, the only way I see him entering the game is if Jalen Duren truly is like just not playable. And I think that JB is going to give him enough of a shot. And Isaiah Stewart, I think he's probably the better defender. I really like Paul Reed. This is not an anti-Paul Reed show, but I mean, he is the third line center for a reason. I mean, just in terms of how much they rely on him. We're still in the first round. They're talking about games in November. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What is that? Boba. Oh, NBA and Mexico games. Yeah. Forgot about. I mean, at least the Pistons aren't in one. They were in one last year. That was stupid. I don't know why it's not just like Phoenix and San Antonio. Like, you know, the teams that are actually geographically somewhat close to Mexico. Doesn't really make any sense why they're just like randomly sending teams. There's a base hit from Gleyber Torres into right. Yeah, right. Banchero. They're showing Banchero off, and they didn't show any of the fish activity. I mean, seriously, 3 times as many free throws for Orlando? That's craziness, dude. But the Pistons have 32 points in the paint, which is great to see because they did terrible in the paint on Sunday. It's going to be a long game. Yeah. Yeah. Suggs has 15 points, NBA app, not 16. They just gave him a point. So Detroit has it. Cade Cunningham with it. Crossing midcourt. Here we go. Second half underway. Magic trying to go up 2-0 and sweep the homestand of this series. Robinson over to Thompson. Back over to Tobias Harris. Harris puts up a fadeaway jumper. It's good. Detroit back on top. 48-46. That's the way to start. Jalen Suggs has the ball now. Over to Desmond Bane. He's going to try a fadeaway, and they're going to say no shot and an offensive foul. And Desmond Bane wants them to look at it. Can they even look at that? Oh, he totally did. Bane tripped. Look at that, Tobias Harris in the air. Inside to Duren, as there's a whistle. And no bucket for Jalen Duren. That would have been a 3-point play if it did. An early foul, or an early couple of fouls on Orlando. Cade has it. Over to Robinson. Back over to Cade. Cade going to try a fadeaway jumper. It's good. Back-to-back baskets for the Pistons. It's 50-46. And nearly stolen away by Tobias Harris on the inbound. Franz Wagner has it. Wagner over to Suggs. Jalen Suggs at the logo. Suggs looking for a screen from Boncaro. He's going to try a step-back 3. Won't get the bounce. Duren with the rebound. Cade has it. Pistons got a chance to go up here. Real big. Cade driving inside to Duren, who slams it down two-handed. 52-46. It's a 6-0 run for Detroit to start the half. 10:22 to play. That's how you start a half so far. 6 points all in a row. Boncaro has to pass it out to Bane. Bane nearly lost it at half court. 7 to shoot for Desmond Bane. Bane driving on Robinson. Bane throws it away. Cade's got it. Cade Cunningham driving to the basket. Puts up a shot off the glass. Hits it. Count it. And the foul. 54-46. And Cade Cunningham is heading to the free throw line. That is exactly the way I was looking for them to start this half, go on a run, and that is exactly what the Detroit Pistons are doing to the Orlando Magic right now. T.O. being called by the Magic, and all of a sudden the crowd in the LCA is starting to rock. Finally, man. A run. An 8-point run. Chance to go up as if Cade hits the free throw, it would be the biggest lead of the night, 9. But, you know, it's a game of runs. So, I mean, it's a great way to start the half, but you got to continue. Got to keep it going. If the Pistons can hold on and win this game, will you believe that it would be the first ever playoff win for either the Detroit Pistons or the Detroit Red Wings in the LCA? Neither team has won a playoff game in this arena. Yeah, I agree totally. I think we need to attack the paint. I mean, we were dominating in the paint in the first half. need to attack the paint. Pistons fans, they're not as big on the three balls as they are on the slam dunks and the alley-oops. Let's just be honest. I'm not as big. I like the slam dunks a lot more than I like the long threes. Not that I don't like long threes. You know, hitting a big three is cool and all, but give me a slam. That's going to get the crowd into it. That's true. Yeah, work the paint. I mean, right now it is working, so go for it. Yeah, that's what Duncan Robinson's for. It's Kevin Huerter's for. It's what maybe the occasional Cade or Tobias Harris 3-pointer is for. But you don't need it. You don't need it based on the way you can play defense. Yeah, Tobias Harris looks much better than he did yesterday. I mean, he's certainly shooting better than he did yesterday. 8-0 run, 4 for 4 in the third quarter. Magic 0 for 1, couple of turnovers and 3 fouls. And the Pistons have their largest lead of the night, 55-46. It's a 9-point lead for Detroit. 9-0 run to start the third quarter. Inside 10 minutes to play in that third quarter. Suggs has it. Under pressure. Suggs, I think he's nearly fell down. As Wagner now has it with 7 to shoot. Franz Wagner drives to the basket, has it stolen away. Asar Thompson has it. Thompson, who didn't see much of the first half after collecting 3 fouls. Cade's going to try a 3. Won't go, but Tobias Harris has the rebound. Now Duncan's going to try a 3. That won't go. And running for it is Franz, but he won't catch it. It'll be Pistons ball. Those are 2 wide open threes. You got to hit one of those. I mean, serious. Duncan's went in and out, but Cade's, that's a bad shot. You got to hit that. Cunningham tries a spin move, bounced it over to Tobias. Tobias floater hits it. Now the Pistons up double digits, 57-46. Here come the Pistons. An 11-0 run, and the LCA is rocking. Boncaro throws it over to Bane. Bane tries a step back 3 to quiet the crowd, and he does. That will quiet the crowd briefly. It's now an 8-point lead. Cade lobs it into Duren. Lobs it into Asar. Asar slams it down as Jalen Suggs was on the ground. 59-49, 10-point lead for the Pistons. Suggs standing near the logo. Duncan Robinson on him. He gives it up to Wagner. Wagner over to Bane, who missed the shot. It bounced up over the rim, or up over the backboard. Pistons get the ball. Yeah, maybe Duren feeding other players. Maybe Duren just has to be an assist guy. You know, that's how you win the game. That's how you win the game. Duren has it. Speaking of, over to Cade. Cade looking for something, and he's fouled. That is Wendell Carter Jr. called for it. And I think Cunningham wants it to be a shooting foul. Looked like a pass to me. Yeah, no, that was not a shot. It only works if you're Paolo Banchero, apparently. Duncan Robinson over to Tobias. Tobias, floater for two. Got it. Tobias Harris is cooking right now in the third quarter. 61-49. Banchero with Tobias behind him. Banchero thought about it too. Not going to take it. He throws it over to Suggs. Back over to Banchero. Paolo tries the three. Won't go. Rebound goes to Tobias. And the Magic really struggling now in the third quarter. Cunningham over to Duncan Robinson. He thought about a three. Now he will take a three, and he hits it. Now there's a timeout for the Magic, and the Pistons are rolling. 64-49, 7:21 to go in the third. And the LCA is a zoo. Look at that. Duncan Robinson with the fade. Wendell Carter Jr. fell for it. And DR made him pay. Start of this quarter, it was 46 all. Now it's 64-49. Pistons have totally flipped the script, and that's exactly what I needed to see out of this half. Meanwhile, I need Will Vest to get out of this inning. He's got a man at second with 2 outs. Will Vest has struggled this year a little bit, so need you to get out of this, Vesty. Top of the 8th, 4-1 Tigers. Little low, 1 away. It's 1-2. Yes. That I agree with. That was a 3 you can hit. That was a 3 you can take because you're up, right? If you want to put a dagger in, that's when you can start hitting the 3s or taking those 3s. Because if you hit them, then you're feeling good. Tobias is playing really well, I will say. I don't know if has he missed a shot? He's probably missed a shot. But he's playing quite well. And he's playing pretty good defense as well. There's a ground ball that's through for a base hit. Oh boy. Brewers cut the lead to 2. It's 4-2, top of the 8th. Come on, Will. Come on, Vest. Yeah. I mean, definitely a bounce back game for Tobias Harris. He needed it as well as, well, maybe not as much as Jalen Duren needs it, which Duren's playing better, but it still need to see some more offense from him. Yeah, do not sleep. Absolutely. Still a lot of game left to play. I just want a home playoff win, man. I want a home playoff win and then a playoff series win. I just want those 2 monkeys off our back. Yeah, I agree. Duren's playing his role, and that's fine. Play your role. Just don't make stupid mistakes. Stop turning the ball over. Pass it to the open man and take easy slams. Should be pretty simple, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes in execution, it's not. Yeah, Wendell's at 4 fouls, which is huge. There's a ground ball out, hopefully. Yes, ground ball out. All right. They got Duncan Robinson mic'd up. Interesting choice. Why did they go with miking up Paolo Banchero and then Duncan Robinson? Strange. Anyway, 18 points to just 3 for the Magic this quarter. Pistons 8 for 10, 1 for 3 from 3. Magic with just the 1 3-pointer in this quarter from Desmond Bane. Boncaro into Wendell Carter. He's got Jalen Duren one-on-one. Now Bane's got it. He's got the lone basket in this half. Jalen Suggs has it. 5 to shoot. Inside to Boncaro. 4 to shoot. 3 to shoot. 2, 1. Suggs, I don't know if they know how much time they have. They're going to say no time. I don't know if they knew what the shot clock was. My goodness, I think the Pistons right now are in their heads. You got to take advantage now. Magic turned it over on the shot clock violation. Inside 7 minutes to go. Cunningham with the ball. Cade's got it. Inside to Tobias. Here's a jumper for 2. Doesn't get the roll or the bounce. Here come the Magic. Boncaro driving, forcing his way through. Blocked by Duren. There's a play from JD. Cade's got it. Cade throws it over to Duncan. Here's a 3. He hits it! 67-49. Duncan Robinson, and there's a poke out and a steal from Thompson. Look out below with a slam. 20-point lead, 69-49. Isaiah Thomas in the house. He likes it. 6:10 to go, and the Magic are on the ropes right now. Wendell Carter going to try to quiet the crowd. He won't do it. Cade's got the rebound. Here come the Pistons. Cade Cunningham crossing midcourt. Cunningham bounce pass into Duren, and he will head to the free throw line, and he is fouled. Carter with his 5th foul, just trying to stop something, but I don't know, man. That's an interesting foul to give in that spot. Carter, I think, trying to stay. And they're going to check for this being a flagrant foul. I mean, it certainly didn't look like the kind of foul that, teams like to do when they're down to just try to force you to hit free throws. Let's see. I don't think it's flagrant, but I don't think that's flagrant. I think it's certainly a foul. I don't know. I mean, okay, let me take a look here. I mean, it's a whack, that's for sure, but that doesn't look flagrant to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, they're going to call it flagrant. So there's going to be 2 free throws and Detroit basketball. Wendell Carter is laughing on the bench. He really shouldn't be laughing. His team's about to go and tie up this series. Yeah, it was the windup and the push into the back. And look, maybe Jalen Duren starting to gain a little bit of confidence here, which you'll take. I mean, he needs it. Wendell Carter Jr. really had his head. So we're going to see a couple of free throws as Detroit's up 20. First free throw for Duren is good. 21-point lead for Detroit. It is 70-49. That's true. Boncaro's not getting the calls that he was getting in that first half. But this just goes to show just how quickly these games can get out of hand in favor of Detroit as Duren misses the second attempt. The Pistons defense, which had been basically clamping the Orlando Magic, are now outscoring them 24-3 in the quarter. Cade has it. Lobs it up to Duren, who hits it and is fouled. That is the Jalen Duren that we remember. Confidence really starting to go. Jalen Duren, look out, folks. To quote Mason, the arena announcer, he can work both rims, and now he's starting to do just that. Oh, Kerry Carpenter just hit a home run, too. Look at that. 5-2 Tigers. Jalen Duren with 8 points, shooting 50% from the field. Call it 9 points now. Anthony Black driving and blocked and stolen away by Jalen Duren. Cade Cunningham throws it over to Javonte. Back over to Duncan. They thought that he was going to hit a three. That pass was stolen away and taken by the Magic. And that pass was just thrown away. Oh, my goodness. Now I think the Magic are really flustered right now. They've got just 3 points in the half. I don't think I've ever seen a team go this bad to start a half as Duren tried a floater. It didn't go. And finally, the hot hand gets quiet or gets cold. Boncaro driving, throwing over to Suggs. Here's a three. Won't go. And rebounded by the Magic. Boncaro has it. Boncaro with 10 to shoot. Under 5 minutes to play. Paolo driving. Tried to get it, and it's stolen by Asar Thompson. No, they're gonna call travel on Boncaro. Boy, oh boy. That was a swipe from Javonte Green. Oh, they called a foul on Asar or on Paolo, maybe. Now I think, yeah, so Asar Thompson's heading to the free throw line on that Paolo foul. Pistons are already in the bonus, folks. Guys, we have 5 minutes left. Less than 5 minutes left. The Magic have 3 points in the quarter. If this is not one of the great clamping jobs by the Detroit Pistons defense of the season, I don't know what is right now. Asar missed the initial free throw on the back of the rim. Not a good free throw shooter, but he does hit the second. 74-49. Suggs has it. Jalen Suggs moving down the court as Asar, I don't know how he didn't catch a foul there, but a shot was blocked, but then immediately stolen away. And I think they're going to call a foul on the Magic. Tobias Harris waving his finger. Beef stew with a major block party in the paint. He will head to the free throw line. I think that was Beef stew with the block. He just completely denied Jalen Suggs. Boy, at this point, you're wondering if the Magic could hit water if they fell out of a boat. Javonte Green is at the free throw line, trying to extend this Pistons lead. Hits the first free throw. It is 75-49. Now, for those of you who are just joining in, the start of this game, the Pistons and the Magic were tied or the start of the quarter, I should say. Pistons were tied with the Magic 46 all. Since then, the Pistons have scored almost 30 points. Let's see if he should hit this free throw. This is Javonte Green, and he does. The Pistons have scored 30 points. The Magic have scored 3. A 30-3 massacre in the third quarter. And Boncaro tries a shot, and it won't go. Batazi tries it. It won't go, but he is fouled. And so finally, the Magic will have a chance, uncontested, to get some offense on the board. Two points for Badazi this game. This is his first trip, his second trip to the free throw line, and he missed it. Oh my goodness, is there a cover on the rim? Unreal. Unreal. Second shot is good. So finally, the Magic get a pity shot. Mind you, they have still only made one field goal this quarter. We have less than 4.5 minutes to play. Is a 26-point lead for Detroit. Robinson tried to pass it, and it's going to be out of bounds on Orlando. As that pass was swiped at in the air. I don't want to beat up on Jalen Suggs, but why is he wearing a headband? He doesn't. No hair. Thompson and Duncan head to the bench. As Karis LeVert checks in for the first time this quarter. Inside to Tobias. Over to Isaiah Stewart. A little high on the pass to Cade, but he comes up with it. Cade drives, throws it away. Banchero has it intercepted. Here comes Jalen Suggs. There's a floater off the glass and in. Lead cut to 24. Now, again, still got plenty of ball game left to play here. So let's not let him, not give him any life. LeVert has it. Karis trying to find a lane, can't find it. Over to Tobias. Tobias will find a lane. Fadeaway jumper, can't get the roll. 3:27 to go and counting. Banchero is going to try a three. That won't go. Nice rebound by Isaiah Stewart. He's not the biggest guy. He's not the longest guy, but yet it seems like he always finds a way to come away with the basketball in those rebounds. Stewart has it. Back over to Cade. Cade throws it over to Javonte for a wide open three. It won't go, and now all of a sudden the Pistons offense has gone cold. Anthony Black. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Javonte Green with the board. Cunningham has it. He's played the entirety of the second half so far. Isaiah's going to try a three, and he hit it! Beef stew for a three ball. How about that for offense? 79-52. And chance of stew in the LCA. His first shot of the, or I believe his first three of the night, I should say, not his first shot. Banchero throws it over. Now there's a three, and that's answered. A three-pointer for Orlando. Cuts the lead down to 24. Cunningham has it. Whistle. It's going the Magic's way. Cade somehow hit that shot. That was weird. It's a foul. Ay. Look at the scoring from Wagner, just 4 points. He was a major contributor to their victory on Sunday evening, and Pistons have completely clamped him. Speaking of Wagner, he's going to try a two. That won't go. Isaiah Stewart with the rebound. Here comes Cade with 2 minutes to go. Inside to Beef Stew. He will hit it off the glass as he's fouled. Here comes the free throw. Isaiah Stewart starting to heat up offensively. And the Pistons faithful loving it. I mean, the Pistons are not that far away from scoring 90 points before the third quarter is over. And they have held the Magic to less than 60 so far. Hits the free throw. It's 82-55. They are outscoring the Magic 36-6 this quarter. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Truly. Black over to Wagner. Wagner driving back over to Black. Black underneath the basket. Won't go, but he does draw contact. Oh man. All right, Tigers are up 5-2. They got one out, man on first. Top of the ninth. First shot from Black is good. This is more of a Cade game, 20-10. Yeah, that's true. As he missed the second free throw, it's 82-56. Dennis Jenkins checking in for the first time in the half. Cade, a well-deserved break. Inside to Tobias. Karis LeVert hit the deck a little bit. Now Tobias with a fadeaway. That won't go. All of a sudden, Tobias has gone cold. Wagner driving. Wagner off the glass. He finally hits it. 1:10 to go in the quarter. Pistons up big, 82-58. I'm sorry, that's Isaiah Stewart. Over to LeVert. LeVert drives to the paint, does not quite get the roll, and they're going to call a foul on Detroit. I mean, that's an unlucky roll for Karis LeVert, as Desmond Bane will hit free throws. Desmond Bane's first free throw is good. 82-59. Second shot from Bane is good as well. Lead has been cut to 22, but the Pistons have made 9 more field goals than the Magic this quarter. 13 for 21 to the Magic's 4 for 16. Handoff to Tobias. Harris has it, hands it over back to Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins tries a fadeaway, and it's good. 84-60. .25 seconds to go in the quarter. Desmond Bane at the logo. I don't think Paolo Banchero, did he have a basket in the half? I think he might have hit a 3. Or in the this half. As Wagner hits his second basket of the quarter to cut the lead to 22. 10 seconds to go. Dennis has it. Feels very similar to the end of the first quarter. Dennis Jenkins nearly lost it. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Jenkins puts up a prayer. It won't go. No foul. So after 3, an offensive just shellacking, 38-16 run in the third. Pistons up 84-62. Final quarter coming up. Pistons trying to get their first home playoff win in almost 10 years, or almost 20 years. Yeah, I mean, he's like Wagner, or not Wagner, Wendell. Soon as he kind of got himself into foul trouble, he's not fouled out yet, but I don't think he played that whole third quarter. Their defense just deteriorated. What is this? Hukam? Who comes up with these movies? Profoundly terror. The rap? What is the rap? What is the rap? Hookah. Hukam. Hokum. What? It's just like all these horror movies are all kind of the same. It's always like some dark, evil, bad demon that you unleashed and it's gonna get you. Can't they come up with something new? Anyway, Tigers are 1 out away from evening up their 3-game set with Milwaukee. I believe Scooble's on the mound tomorrow, so this is a big game to win if you can get it. Let's see. It's a 2-1 count. Strike 2. Brewers down to their final strike. All right, here we go. Come on, Kenley. Come on. Let's finish the job. It's going to be a celebrating day, celebrating evening in Detroit. Foul ball. Okay, all right. We're going to get a double dip of victories in Detroit. Come on. Way outside. Come on. Come on, Kenley. Just get the final out, please. Don't put the tying run at the plate. That's way away. All right. You got your tying run at the plate now and for the Brewers. That's not good. Here come the Magic. That shot won't go. Bouncing up in the air as Tobias Harris finally comes away with it. He looked like he was even fighting with some of his teammates for the ball. Cade Cunningham in to start the fourth quarter. Looks like most of the starters are in. I think it is all the starters, actually. Duran dribbling. Nearly lost it, and he did lose it. Ay, Duran. And there's a nice block there from Cade, but it will be a foul called on Detroit. Desmond Bain heads to the free throw line. And again, look at Isaiah Thomas. He looks intense. As the shot is good. Lead now down to 21. Can Kenley just please close this out? Also. Now the lead's down to 20. Pistons were up by as much as 24 as Cade has the ball stolen. Oh my, the double team on press defense works, but then Gadanze, whatever the guy's name is, he gives up the ball, so no harm, no foul. Over to Cade. Cunningham. Just past the three-point arc. Forcing his way through. Fadeaway won't go, and Duran couldn't come up with a rebound. The Magic starting to go on a little bit of a run here. See if the Pistons can get a stop. Wagner will get the shot. It is now an 18-point game. And the Pistons calling a timeout. They got to stop this right now. All right, Brewers back down to their final strike. It's 3-2. Come on. Come on, Jansen. Wow, look at how young Cade was. And tiny. Oh, that's got to be strike 3. Come on, man. Bases are now loaded with 2 outs. Seriously? I mean, seriously? We have 2 outs. Come on, Kenley. Do not blow a 5-2 lead with 2 outs, please. I mean, this guy's supposed to be our closer. Come on, Kenley. Who's warming up in the bullpen? Birch Smith. All right. Kenley, please. I don't want Birch Smith in this game. Apparently. All right. 1-1 on a foul ball to Bryce Turang. Come on, Jansen. What happened? What happened? I don't know what just happened. What happened? I don't even know what happened. Did they? I don't know what happened. All right, there you go. Ground ball to first. Run to the bag. Tag it. Jeez, he almost slipped. Okay. All right, Tigers win. Okay. Nice work, Kenley. Got out of a little bit of a jam there. All right, crisis averted. Tigers even up the 3-game set. Oh, Rip Hamilton. What do you mean, look at you found? He was in the broadcast. They showed him earlier. I miss Rip Hamilton with the mask. That was my childhood. I loved it. He was one of my favorite players. I love that whole team, but I had a poster of Rip Hamilton on my wall as a kid. Cunningham. Fade away. Got it. Back up to 20 for the Pistons. 86-66. All right, as much as I love Rip Hamilton, can we not make the game super small so that I can barely see? Layup goes in and out for the Magic. Harris has it. Has to pass it up. Throws it over to Duncan. Duncan over to JD. JD is fouled before he can really move. Somehow Isaiah Thomas looks younger than Ben Wallace, by the way. That's kind of weird. I don't know why. That seems like a strange. Anyway, Tobias driving, lost it, had the shot blocked. Here come the Magic. Throws it over to Desmond Bane. Tried a layup, won't go. Harris with the board. Cunningham. Dribbling with it. Cunningham. Had his pass blocked and stolen. Here come the Magic. Desmond Bane. Gonna try a three. No good. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Now the ugly basketball appears to have made a reappearance as Asar Thompson floats for a slam. Now it is 88-66. 22-point lead for the Pistons. There's a nice fadeaway from Paolo. Cut the lead down to 20. Asar Thompson has it. Cade nearly had it fall out of bounds there. Cade one-on-one with Bane. Little shake and bake, but he doesn't hit the shot. Floater did not go as Franz is fouled as he drives. 8:05 to go. Pistons up 20. Mere minutes away. I mean, seriously, Ben Wallace looks like he's like 70 with the gray hair and everything. Isaiah Thomas looks like he could play today. And the free throw is good from Wagner. Okay, I love Rip Hamilton. I don't know why they retired his jersey. He's not even a Hall of Famer. Bill Laimbeer, kind of a similar deal, honestly. Like I get it. I mean, these are some great players in the franchise, but like, really? Ben Wallace, I get. That one I can understand. But Rip Hamilton, no. I don't understand that. Thompson has the inbound. Lob pass from Duncan all the way to Javonte Green. Green has it. Now he throws it over to Cade. 7:50 to go. Pistons up to just 18. Cade off the glass. Won't go, but he is fouled. Yeah, I don't mind retiring jerseys. It's just like, unfortunately, it seems to me that the jerseys that are retired and the numbers that are retired are just not, there's not like an internal consistency. Finally woke up. That's right, Detroit fan. Welcome to the chat. You finally woke up too. Where have you been? Unless you've just been lurking this whole time. 89-70 Detroit. Isaiah Stewart checking back in. This is also good. Yeah, Torque got his home run. Yeah. Well, we were watching that game on the side. 19-point lead for the Pistons. 7:40 to go. The Magic have kind of been keeping themselves sort of in this, as there's a block but a foul, and Isaiah Stewart wants them to look at it. It looked like a clean block to me. Oh, they are challenging this. Oh, that is a block. In no way is that a foul. That is all ball. How do they miss that? I mean, look, I'm not saying I'd be a better ref, but like, how do you miss a call like that, though? That's what gets me. Like, you're the professional. You're a ref in the NBA. You're not like, a middle school ref. It's all ball. So that should get overturned. Play like that and we're winning in 5. Yeah, which would be nice because that would mean we'd win the series in Detroit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see this Mortal Kombat 2. I liked the first Mortal Kombat movie. I did. It was stupid. It was ridiculous. And I don't even remember what the plot was, but whatever. I don't care. It's like, I'm here for fun. I just like what? I can't. The K-pop Demon here. I can't with the K-pop Demon Hunters. Me and the Mario movies. I don't. Is the Mario Galaxy movie still in theaters? I don't know. I thought the first Mario movie, it was fine. I didn't think it was like amazing. The one thing that I thought was stupid was, why is Luigi the one that they're trying to say, the spoilers? Why isn't Princess Peach the one that got captured by Bowser? It should have been like, didn't make any sense to me why you had Mario and Peach going to save Luigi. It should have been Mario and Luigi going to save Peach. That makes more sense. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know nothing about no movies. But no, the Mortal Kombat first movie that I watched that with some friends, that was fun. That was a fun night. Yeah, which, I mean, I guess that is what they are. Yeah, that's a success. Yeah, I don't know how you call that a foul. Like, Beef Stew knew that immediately. He was like, no, review that. So they're going to call it a jump ball as there was no possession. But 89-70, Detroit on top at the 7:32 mark as the Pistons win the jump ball. Cade's got it, hands it off to Thompson. Asar Thompson over to Cunningham. Cunningham dribbling. Cunningham driving. Cunningham. No, offensive foul. Anti-woman. Yeah, I mean, like, it's Mario. It's Super Mario. Everybody knows he goes to say Princess Peach. If that's too woke or too like it's too I don't know, misogynist or whatever, then whatever. Then don't make the Mario movie. I don't know what to tell you. Duncan Robinson has the ball. Anyway, Cade's got it. Cade with a nice move driving and then laying it in through a crowd. 21-point lead for the Pistons. 6:40 to go. Boncaro now throws it over to Wagner. Wagner puts up a floater. It won't go, and it's going to be out of bounds on Orlando. Wendell Carter has checked into the game, by the way. Look at this. I mean, talk about Cade Cunningham being a force of gravity here. 3 or 4 Magic players all go towards Cade Cunningham. It doesn't matter. He's got 25 points with 11 assists, a double-double for Cade Cunningham. And Cade nearly had the ball stolen by Wagner. He holds on to it. 5 to shoot. Cunningham still has it. He's going to try a 3. No good. And Jalen Suggs with the rebound. Now Boncaro lobbing it for nobody as it'll be out of bounds. And Boncaro adding to a very poor second half with another turnover for the Magic. What are his numbers in the second half? I have to wonder. Cunningham heading to the bench tonight. 25, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists. And you may not need to see him for the rest of this game. Jenkins over to Stu. Tried to bounce it to Duncan. No foul. Boncaro with a poster dunk. And fouled by Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart not phased by that dunk. And there's the free throw. Back to an 18-point game. Boncaro, 16 points. I don't know how many of his points, though, have been in the second half. There's an inside pass to Harris, who hits it off the glass. Got it off the roll. It's now a 20-point lead. Boncaro over to Wagner for a long three, and it's just a long pass to Dennis Jenkins, and a whistle will stop the clock as there's a foul. And they say Wendell Carter is fouled out? So Wendell Carter has fouled out. And that could be it for the Magic, in as much as he's a major part of their defense, and he just got taken out of the game due to fouls. Harris hands it off to Duncan Robinson. He thought about a three. Now he will take a three. That one won't go. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Magic. It's going to stay with Detroit. It's crazy to think that this game was tied at the half. Pistons up 20, trying to add on. Tobias just totally lost it. It'll be out on Orlando. So Pistons have it with 6 to shoot. I mean, seriously, 20 more points than the Magic in the second half. 47 to 27. I am not seeing anything quite like this. 30 to 3 Pistons at one point. Yeah. Talk about utter domination. I've never seen anything like that. Like, truly. Never. Oh boy, Desmond Bane with a little pushing and shoving on Duncan Robinson. That seems uncalled for. Okay then. Wait, did they name the AI on Priceline Penny because they had the girl from Big Bang Theory? What is her name? Is it The Big Bang Theory? Yeah. What's her name? Kaylee Cuoco. Kaylee Cuoco? What else has she even done other than those? You're using the Priceline commercials. Yeah. Anyway. Enough celebrity. Did they name the AI after her because she used to be on the commercials? Or like they named it Penny. Her character was Penny in the show, but she used to advertise. I don't know, man. I don't know what Priceline's doing. What are they reviewing? Oh, they're going to say it's Orlando ball, successful challenge by the Magic. I hate when we go to break and then they come back and they're like, oh, they challenged it. Oh, and they overturn. It's like, I don't even know what was being challenged. Kate Cunningham coming back in. Boncaro has it, crossing midcourt. Tobias Harris on him. Now Dennis Jenkins on him. Suggs thought about a three. Spin move. Floater is good. 93-75. Orlando cutting the lead to 18. Dennis has it, and he's running around. Can't quite find his way out of it. Thompson now has it on the pass, and Thompson was swiped. Cunningham gonna inbound it to Jenkins. Dennis nearly had it stolen, and then he does have it stolen, but it's gonna be out of bounds on Orlando. Oh, Jalen Suggs just got teed up. Jalen Suggs, I don't know what in the world he was thinking, but it was Pistons ball, and he picks up the ball after Asar Thompson was getting ready to inbound it. So Kate Cunningham's heading to the free throw line, and he missed it. Cunningham has been really bad from free throw line today. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come over the playoffs. So Pistons keep the ball. 4 minutes to go. Duren keeps it. Duren gets the shot blocked. Could not score. Paolo over to Suggs. Suggs for a three. No good. Duren gets the rebound. 3:45 to go. Pistons are minutes away from ending that drought of playoff victories at home. There's a lob to, I don't know who, but it's out of bounds on Orlando. I did see that MSU got a new center. 7'2" center out of Charlotte. I saw that. I was pretty happy about that. I also saw that the Tigers decided to option Emmanuel De Jesus. Nearly lost pass there, but Dennis Jenkins comes up with it. Now he did lose it, and it will be out of bounds on the Pistons. 7-2. He averaged 10 a game. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really nice move. Really, really nice transfer move by Tom. Need a big guy. I don't think Cooper was 7 foot. He was the tallest guy on the floor. So you bring in a 7-footer. With that recruiting class, I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good going into this season with Michigan State hoops. Harris going to put up a three. It won't go, but Duren gets the rebound. Tries it again. He won't get it. Duncan Robinson almost had the board. And now the Magic have numbers, and a slam by Boncaro makes it a 16-point game. And let's not let this get any closer here, fellas. We got 3 minutes left to play, and 16 points is not insurmountable. Tobias drives to the basket and is fouled. Oh, Tobias Harris is hurt. Well, Fears is definitely coming back. I don't think he's. And Tobias Harris appears to be okay. Just took a hard fall. I think Jeremy Fears is coming back. I don't really think he's going to stay in the draft. Yeah. Does Trey Holloman really want to come back? He should have never left. I don't think Tom Izzo is going to want him back. So not a flagrant foul. Also, okay, I don't want to be like a overly critical, but there was a lot of empty seats in that shot with the referee. If you're leaving this game early, what are you doing? Like, stay in your seat, please. Like, that's ridiculous. We should have everybody in their seat. This is a chance to end a playoff win drought. I don't want to see empty seats. I don't care if the Pistons are blowing them out. Stay in the game. Stay in the arena. Harris hits the free throw. (94-77), and a timeout is called. (94-77), 17-point lead. I mean, yeah, once the third quarter ended, I think it was basically just clamping. I don't think the Pistons were really going that hard. And it's pretty much just don't allow them to get very close. Here it is. Last home playoff win. Look at this. 2008 against the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was in the Palace of Auburn Hills. Little Caesars Arena did not exist the last time the Pistons won a home playoff game. You were 4 years old? I was 9. Actually, I was going to be 9. It was 2008. Yeah, I was 8 years old, but going to be 9. 95-77. 2:50 to go. Suggs. Or no, I think they put in backups at this point. There's a 3 to make it a 5-point game. Wow. A 15-point game. Jalen Duren hits the inbound. Yeah, that's not Suggs. That's another bald guy. I don't even know who this is, but Jamal Mosley waving the white flag here. Cunningham throws it away. Here comes a fast break, but Asar Thompson going to slow it down. Oh, there's Jace Richardson, Michigan State. The rookie drafted by the Magic this season. He has not seen any minutes this playoff. Cade has it. Final 2 minutes. 15-point lead for the Pistons. Cade throws it out to Tobias, and the 3 is in and out. Rebounded by Asar. Pistons going to hold on to it for another 10 seconds. Inside 2 minutes to play. Cade over to DR. Robinson for a 3. No good, but Duncan Robinson gets the rebound, but that did not touch the rim. Tobias tries a shot. It won't go. And there's a missed layup by the brother of Franz Wagner, Moritz Wagner. And the Pistons faithful starting to realize just what's happening. Their team has won a home playoff game. Magic not doing much. Pistons just holding on to it. Cade with a fadeaway jumper. It's good. And that is officially the dagger. Final minute, counting down. Jace Richardson has it. Richardson going to try a 3, and he does hit it. Jace Richardson, the former Spartan, cuts the lead to 14. But, too little, too late. Jalen Duren flips it back to Duncan. Flips it back to Cade. 45 seconds to go, and a whistle away from the ball is going to be a foul on the Magic. George Blaha doing the play-by-play for the radio. One of the greatest basketball announcers, play-by-play guys ever. And also a great football play-by-play guy for Michigan State. Unk out? I guess so. And chance of we want Paul for Paul Reed. I believe he will be checking in. And the crowd is going to get what they wanted. B-Ball Paul is going to check into this game as Duncan Robinson puts up a free throw to make it 98-83. Kate Cunningham checks out of the game. 27, 11, and 6. Fourth career playoff game with 20 points and 10 assists for Kate Cunningham. So Paul Reed has entered the game. B-Ball Paul has emerged as Duncan Robinson misses the second free throw. Not a great free throw night for the Pistons. 40 seconds to go. And the LCA is rocking. Here's a three from Orlando. That won't go. Ron Holland has it. I think they want to see B-Ball Paul score. He had an open look, and Ron Holland held on to it. And the Magic are not going to defend. 10 seconds on the shot clock, so they will get the ball back. But that will do it. Once that shot clock goes down, it'll be a shot clock violation on the Pistons. And Detroit bounces back with a major victory, a double-digit win of their own. Here's a three to try to cut the lead. It won't go. Rebounded by Ron Holland. Final score as Pistons even up this series with the Magic. It is 98-83 Detroit. The third quarter eruption of offense allows the Pistons to win their first home playoff game in nearly 20 years. And I guess they just immediately switch over to the OKC game. All right. Well, I thought maybe we were going to get like a post-game interview or anything like, no. Pistons won again. Or, well, won their first playoff game at home. So, anyway, that was fun. That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. So, we will be back this Saturday afternoon. Pistons heading to Orlando for game number 3. We'll be back for that game. We'll be live reacting. It should be a good time. Hopefully the Pistons can go into Orlando and get their second win in a row and take control of this series going into game 4. Well, that's a much needed win. I feel great about that. So appreciate anybody for stopping by, listening in. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back this Saturday afternoon. So hope to see you there and take care. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. See you later. Goodbye. Bye-bye.